Hi everyone, so we are day 24 of my 40-day level up challenge. So let me just fix this. It's day 24 and tonight we are going, hi Larissa, hi Kim. So tonight I'm going to talk about Yoni love, Yoni, pussy, vagina, whatever you call it, love tonight. And it's a very, very big topic. So for those who don't know me, I am Fana Gueye, and I am a spiritual teacher and mentor, and my goal is really to empower people, especially women, in order for them to find the power within, to know that they have all the tools to heal themselves and thrive and be happy. So during this 40-day level up challenge, I'm going to go live every single day for 40 days to give you, to share with you tears and some wisdom channeled mainly, so you can really start an amazing 2019. So tonight we are going to talk about Yoni love, womb, vagina, and for the men, if some of you are watching, well, there is also the equivalent, and it would be of course, like the lingam, the sexual organs, and the prostate. So actually, if you are a man, stay tuned. This is also very important for you. Hi Lamola, I love you. So if you are here, drop me some emojis, some hearts, so I know you are here, some highs. And if you are catching up the replay, just please write in comment replay. And share if you feel it's inspiring, just share. I would love that. Sharing is caring, and I really would love more people to listen to these lives. So let's dive into the topic. So first of all, why am I talking about womb, pussy, yoni during this level up challenge? In my spiritual path, I've noticed that many people that want to kind of level up in their journey, start meditating, do some work on their chakras, and many people really and mainly focus on the higher chakras. So namely, heart, throat, third eye, crown chakra. So it's really for many of us about being up there, and the thing I've learned is that being grounded is as important and potentially more important. This saying, as above, so below, but it's really important. And usually people talk about higher self, this part of ourselves that is connected to the divine and that knows everything, and that's really a guide to us. Then we have ego, shadow, and that would be more that anything connecting us to separation and fear. And I've discovered that there is another very strong, powerful force ruling our lives, and no one is talking about that. And that's why I really absolutely wanted to share that, because it has basically changed my life. And it's the power within the root chakra. That sexual energy that lies within the womb, within the vagina, within the prostate or the lingam. It is actually the primordial energy. And I will insist more on the womb, because for men, they usually kind of succeed in harnessing that power quite easily, because it's more something that they are taught. Like men usually have a much closer connection to their sexual power. You would have noticed, if you have some men around, that they tend to kind of touch their parts like quite often, or most of them do that. And it has always kind of like amazed me, like, okay, why do they need to touch their parts all the time? And actually, just as if I were checking if it was all still there, right? And actually, it's because it connects them to their power. And it's such a shame we do not do that, as women, because our paths are kind of hidden. And it's like under the veil of shame. So I'm really here to explain to you why is it important and how you can do to reconnect with your Yoni. So I will share what Spirit has shared with me. And I've done this journey quite recently, and it has been really life-changing. Spirit has explained this, that when we come onto this earth plane and we are born, basically, we are born out of sexual energy, all of us. So it's not something we can deny, and it's not something that can be deemed as like bad or evil, because without that sexual energy, primordial energy, we would not be here. And that sexual primordial energy is that of creation. And creation is God, universe, call it, use the name you want. So that can't be evil. It can't be evil at all. And what Spirit is saying is that society, culture, religion have taught us that, it's bad, it's evil. But how something leading to creation can or could anyhow be evil? So that's the first biggest lie that we are all taught from childhood. We are told to be ashamed of our past, to hide them, that it's not bad, that. And then when it relates to women, it's even stronger, because women carry babies. The womb of women is the seat of creation. It's the void where everything is created from. So can you imagine the power, the vortex of power that lies within our wombs as women? And that's also the reason why it is shame in all religions. Because, women having their periods, for example, are deemed impure in most of the religions. And they cannot pray, they are not supposed to pray. And it's because there is power in that blood. There is power in that energy, because it's the energy of creation. And we have been disconnected from that energy by ions of traditions and patriarchy and like false teachings. And actually, why are men so much more connected to their power? Because they honor and cherish that part of themselves, the root chakra. You are born and created through the root chakra. The root chakra is the first chakra that is created. Everything comes from there. So when you let go of that power, you let go of the fundamental, the primordial foundation of who you are. That's really what that power is. And when Kundalini rises, for those who have heard about Kundalini, that primordial energy of ascension, it rises from the root chakra. The root chakra is everything. And you cannot pretend to be balanced or to be fully harnessing your power if that part of yourself is not activated and you do not connect to that part, right? So that's really the first thing I want to say. And I will give you a few steps you can go through to connect to that part of yourself. So first of all, the first thing is to just ask yourself, okay, do I even have a name for that part of me? How do I call it? Do I call it vagina? Do I give it like some kind of strange name that I used to use as a kid? Do I use like womb? Do I use Yoni? Do I use like pussy? And I'm going to repeat it. Pussy, pussy, pussy. And it's always amazing because people get triggered most of the time when I say pussy. So if you are triggered, please give me a yes. So I can see how many of you are like triggered by pussy. Like many of my friends, when I say pussy, 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 they are triggered. And why? wouldn't they be triggered? Because it has, like in English, it's probably the most disgraceful word to use, right? Pussy. When you call someone a pussy, like when you call men are called pussy, it means that they are nothing, they are no men. And when you use that word, it has this like degrading vibe around it. But ultimately, it's pussy, and I have forced myself to use that name because it's not dirty. Why exactly should we think that our pussies are dirty or smelly or that they are ugly? Why? Or that we should hide them? Why? And I can tell you that 80% of the women I know think that way. They think that way. It has no name. And at the end of the day, just ask yourself, why would that major part of my body have no name? That shows how bad we have been conditioned. Second tip, look at your pussy. How many of you have ever just looked down there, how it looks, use a mirror and just gaze at your pussy? How many? Again, I know so many women who don't even know how it looks down there. And they would not even think at looking at it. Come on, my pussy, why would I kind of like, And even the mere fact of like saying, what does it mean? That you hate a part of yourself. How can you be whole if you hate a part of yourself and you feel that that part of yourself is dirty? And you know what? I'm absolutely guilty of that. Before I did the work I did, I was like that. I had just the feeling that it was dirty, And for me, it led to this obsession for cleaning, for like, washing it and cleaning it and getting rid of the smell. And then, I would have those vaginal thrush, and it's like a vicious circle, and it never ends. And it was fed by my disgust for that part of my body, disgust that was transmitted in my family, and it's dirty. It's just dirty. You hide it, right? And so take some time to gaze. Take a mirror and just look at it. And trust me, when you do that, some magical things happen. You might be surprised. Some start crying because it's just like, wow. Anyway, it will bring you something, and it's the first step to reconnect with that part of your body. Then, the third step, touch it, touch your yoni, touch your pussy, touch your womb. And this is very important, especially if you have gone through trauma or have been abused or just feel numb, because so many of us just feel numb and don't feel anything. So it's very important to just have that connection, to start to love yourself, because when your yoni, your pussy is numb, it means that you are disconnected. So touch your yoni, and you can do it gently. You can also, there are also like some procedures known as de-armoring, which are meant to help get rid of the shield that the yoni or the pussy or the womb creates to protect itself. Like if you have been abused, or it can be in this lifetime or even like any other incarnation, but it's like imprinted in the womb. So for example, you could suffer from vaginism, or penetration could be difficult, or you are not lubricated enough, or it's just like painful and you don't feel anything, or you are just numb. So you would need to do what is called a de-armoring like procedure. You can do it outside at the entrance and also inside. And there are further steps that you can do to do that. But it's really, really important. So just touch your womb, touch your pussy. And if you want to do some kind of de-armoring around the pussy, you can just do it, around the entrance, and just place your finger. You start, like it was a clock, on the top of it, and you just leave your finger, put a pressure on top of it, and just release it when you feel something. It can be anything. Just leave it there, and just like turn around clockwise, putting pressure and releasing when you feel something. And that process is called de-armoring. It can be done much deeper and more complicated ways inside the vagina also. And if you're interested, just like PM me, I will send you some links. But touch it. It's really, really very important, because when you touch, it's just like, okay, I acknowledge that you are here. I acknowledge that you are here. Then play with me. Play with me. That part of our body is basically the vortex allowing and generating bliss, pleasure, joy. And how come we do not use it to give ourselves pleasure, bliss, and joy? Why? Why would we deprive ourselves from that? Right? So play with your pussy. You can play alone, you can play with someone, but always at your own rhythm. And be gentle. Let her water flow. It's very, very important. The touching and the playing is really about reconnecting. As you would say hello to someone. Yeah, that's the first step. Then there is this step which is very, very important, and it is talking. Some of you might think it's strange, but no, our body talks to us all the time. And our pussy, oh my God, she is the best guide ever, if you allow yourself to acknowledge her and to listen to her. And she knows all the stories. Everything is locked in there, in our womb. And when we talk to her, she can guide us. She is even more powerful than higher self, because she is life itself. Our womb, she is life itself. And if you talk to her, she will show you. She will show you what needs to be cleared. And that's really the last thing you need to do. Clear her on a regular basis. And if you have never done that, I will just explain to you why you need to clear her and how you can do that. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure it must have happened to you. You are in this relationship, or you separated from someone, and then for some reason, the moment you meet someone else or whatsoever, you start hearing news from that guy, and you say, what's happening? Do they have antennas or something like that? And basically they do have, because what you have to know is every single person you had intercourse with left some imprints in your wombs. In the best case, they are just imprints. In the worst case, they are kind of toxic stuff or hooks. So when you are separated from someone, and if that sexual intercourse was not, you didn't want it to happen, was not consensual, or you were abused or raped, you really need to clear all of that toxic crap from your womb. And again, you really have to connect with her, and just be there with her and say, I release, I release, I release. And when you say I release, you say it as I have the free will to release, I decide to release, and you talk to those energy. You might do it one by one, talking to each of your ex-partners or someone who abused you, and just tell them, This sacred place is mine. I have invited you. I disinvite you. Leave that space now. This is mine. And you keep saying, I release, and you do it. And you will feel it. Most of the time when you start doing that kind of work, you will start feeling cramps, like as if like you would feel like when you are about to give birth. For some case, it can be very kind of painful, or painful periods, but you will see your womb moving, and it's beautiful. When I did this work of clearing my womb, like I literally like was in pain, like, for almost quite a long time, and then I started feeling my womb pulsate, like it was breathing again, like that thing starting to breathe again. It was that powerful. I'm not kidding you. And it is just so powerful, and I could feel and sense all the tension, all the work. And she was telling me, like, why do you hate me so much? And I apologized to my womb, because whatever she said was true. I resented her. I thought she was disgusting. And she was giving me tough love. So the more I resented her, and the more she was smelly, the more she was like having vaginal thrush and any kind of thing, you name it. And I could understand suddenly why some women keep having like vaginal thrush, and whatever medication they take, it's not healing. It's because it is a strong sign from the womb saying, okay, you don't love me. So pay attention to that. If you have having like recurrent and symptomatic like irritation, itching, vaginal thrush, smelly, or a lot of discharges, these are signs that you should just like kind of stop ignoring. Talk to your vagina, talk to your womb, go to the root, and start loving yourself. You cannot say that you love yourself and exclude such a big part of your body. And you know what? The root chakra, the womb, holds the key of abundance. All the keys of you feeling safe, feeling good in your body, in your incarnation, feeling good of who you are. All the keys are there. And for those of you who know the root chakras, the chakras work, that's why. Root chakra is a red one. Bring in red light there. Put red light in your womb. Heal her. Because at the end of the day, root chakra is about what? It's about safety. That's what baby has. When you come into this world, you rely on other people. So that's the first chakra that is built up. Safetiness. Abundance. And you know where abundance comes from? Not only about the money, it's also about how you were provided as a child with love, with comfort, with mirroring you that you were good. That's also where abundance comes from. If you felt rejected or not having enough of that love from your parents, abundance will be a problem. So everything is locked in this root chakra in your womb. So I really, really urge you to connect to your womb and to start this work, because when you do that, talk to your womb, use her as a guide. She is more powerful or equally powerful than higher self. And trust me on that. She is, and why is that? Because your womb, she is rooted in this earth. She is grounded. She's about safety. She's about abundance. She knows how you will get that wish you need. If to use a metaphor, if you connect to higher self has the bigger vision, your life purpose, what you need to achieve. And your womb, your pussy, is your freaking GPS. She is your freaking GPS. And she will make sure you go where you need to go and as fast as possible. That's what she is. So, I'm going to guide you now through a meditation, a short meditation for you to help you to connect to your pussy. And I really encourage you to be open. And for the men, if some men are watching, you do it and you will connect to your lingam. So it's the same. So you can also do the meditation. But it's such a powerful exercise, and I really urge you to honor that part of you, because there is no way you can level up without including your pussy. No way. No way. So, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Start breathing. Start breathing from the nose, exhaling from the mouth. Place one hand on your heart chakra in between your breasts, and place the other hand on your womb, on your pubis, on your sexual organ, basically. So one hand there and one hand on your heart chakra. And you close your eyes and you start breathing. Inhaling from the nose, exhaling from the mouth. Inhaling from the nose, exhaling from the mouth. And as you are inhaling, I would like you to inhale red energy. Inhale red, and as you are breathing out, send that red energy to your womb or to your sexual organs. Inhale red and send it down to your womb, to your pussy, to your yoni. Inhale red and send it down to your womb. Inhale red and send it down to your womb. I would like you now to focus your attention on your womb. Focus your attention on your womb. And I would like you to imagine a whirlpool, a vortex of energy, a spiral of red energy. And just see it spinning, spiraling. It might spiral fast or just not move at all. But just see that vortex being here. It's a gateway. Acknowledge how you feel. Do you feel scared? Do you feel like wanting to go through that vortex? Do you feel ashamed? Do you feel worried, stressed? Do you feel indifferent? Just acknowledge and allow any kind of feeling you might have. Now, I would like you to take both of your hands and just create some motion and energy through your hand. And when you can feel heat in between your palms, place both of your hands on your womb, on your pubis, on your sexual organs. Place both of your hands there. Breathe in, breathe out. And ask this question. May I enter? Pussy, may I enter? Or Yoni, use whatever you want to use. May I enter? And note what response you get. Is it a yes? Is it a I don't know? Is it silence? Is it no? Allow that answer to come and acknowledge it. Honor that response. And now I would like you to send love. Send love to your pussy. Send love. And as you are sending love, I would like you to say, I love you. I am sorry. Thank you. I honor you. I am sorry. I love you. Thank you. I honor you. And keep doing that. Send love. Send love. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. I honor you. And as you keep doing this, sending love and saying out loud, I am sorry. I love you. Thank you. I honor you. You will start getting a connection with your womb, and she will let you in. I will let you just some time to do this process, so all of you get ready and can enter the vortex of creation. Keep sending love to your womb, to your pussy, with both hands on your pubis, and say, I love you, I am sorry, thank you, I honor you. I am sorry, thank you, I love you, I honor you. And keep sending love. Send love and do it with the breath. Now that you are in and she's open to listen to you, I would like you to ask your pussy this question. What do you need from me to heal? Ask that question and be willing to listen to the answer. What do you need from me to heal? Show me. What do you need from me to heal? Acknowledge the answer and thank her for the answer. And if it's not clear, ask her to show you. What do you need from me to heal? And then move to the next question. What is it that I have to clear from my womb urgently? What is it that I have to clear from my womb urgently? And as you do so, you will hear names, energies, name of exes or people who have abused you, or also some names that might be very surprising to you, but acknowledge her wisdom. Ask her how to clear it. And then move to the last question. Ask her, how can you help me? How can you work together? How can I listen to your guidance? Show me how to harness the power of my womb. Lastly, ask her if she is ready to release all non-aligned cords attachment to your past and clear them from your energy. And if so, tell her, I am ready. Cut those cords. And if she's not ready, ask her why. What do you need to do to get her to be ready? Lastly, calling Kundalini energy and Master Kuthumi and command to receive through your womb the energy of Mother Earth, Kundalini energy. Allow that energy to rise and to feed, to clear, and to fuel up with fire that energy and that womb. Let the Kundalini rise. Let that energy come from within the earth and fire up your womb like you would be firing up an engine. And as it is done, feel how alive you are. Feel that you can create absolutely anything and everything within the vastness of your womb. That you are a powerful creatrix, a goddess. And that all the answers you've been looking for are within your womb. They are there, waiting for you. And the keys of abundance are there. Vow and make a commitment to honor your womb. It is not a one-time job. It is a daily worship. Worship your womb. Take care of her. Caress her. Talk to her. Give her steam bath. Let her sun gaze. Let her breathe out there in the fresh air. Show some love. Sisters, show yourself some love. And it starts by your pussy. In your own divine timing, greet and say goodbye to your pussy. Tell her you'll be back soon and that you love her and you honor her. Open your eyes in your own divine timing and come back to this physicality. So ladies, and for the men who are watching, that was the live for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to drop some hearts, comments, how it was for you. I would really love to see if that was helpful. And if you could connect with your Yoni, with your womb, drop me some hearts, some comments, share the video if you feel some other could benefit from it. And well, I see you tomorrow for day 25 of Level Up Challenge. Bye, and thank you so much for watching.